Hello, hello, hello. My name is Diane Lang. I am the owner of Wisdom of the Akashics, and I am also now an independent associate for Change the Future Outcome, which is a company that is bringing CBD oils into the mainstream market through direct referral marketing. And the oils themselves are literally giving me my life back. And I've been sharing my journey very openly and honestly on my Facebook page and talking about it and talking about coming out of a chronic pain and what the oils are doing for me, and then the impact they're having on so many health issues. That is actually not what I'm talking to you about. I just want you to know who I am and why I'm doing this video right now. What I want to do this specific video for is to say to you that do not let anyone shame you into thinking that your business is not legitimate, viable, helpful. If you are in the direct marketing industry, the referral marketing industry, the network marketing industry, the multi-level marketing industry. The industry started out so differently, and I am old enough to have been seeing so many changes you just can't even imagine. I mean, I started in network marketing probably when I was 20, so I have over 30 years in and out of the industry, and watching it change and morph, and how it started out this way, and having to buy large amounts of products and companies that were legit that came and left, and then also having to do home parties, and then having to do hotel meetings and all of that. Well, we don't have to do any of that in 2018. But what I am telling you is it wouldn't matter for people to say, oh, it's one of those businesses, or it's not a viable business. Network marketing worldwide creates more millionaires than any other form of business on the planet. It creates millionaires in countries where there would be no millionaires. Sometimes people talk about how they'll see a new class of people come up in some of those lower income countries, and it's because they've brought network marketing there, direct marketing there, which has allowed people an equal opportunity to create something for themselves by promoting a product or service. If you're with a good company, you're promoting a good product or a good service. Some of the best companies on the earth are network marketing companies in terms of quality of product, regulation of product, price of product. I'll give you an example. You come into a network marketing company that you're going to get your skincare through. This is purely as a consumer, and most network marketing companies are still driven by 80% consumers and 20% builders. That statistic is still the same. It may be a little bit different now, but it was a standard statistic for many, many years. And nothing drives a company, and people don't reorder products that they're not getting compensation towards over and over and over again if that product is not good and changing their lives in some positive value way. And I, for example, would use a company like Melaleuca. Some people can have an opinion of Melaleuca's compensation system, etc., but you cannot take away that they produce the highest, best quality tea tree oil products in the earth, really. And when they came to Canada with 8 products. Now they have everything, and the tea tree oil is massively valuable to the body, to all sorts of things, but only if it's high quality tea tree oil. I've now stepped into CBD oils, and I have learned through my journey of taking them to try to get well that quality is everything, because I tried a lot of stuff that wasn't working for me, and now I'm trying something that is. But I want to talk about that thing about this is a lot legitimate. It allows people to start businesses for hundreds of dollars. You can actually come into our network marketing company right now for $0. You don't pay to join. You're given 2 websites, a business website and a product website. They're hosted for you completely free. There's no $9.95 or $19.99 a month for those websites. You get direct consumer purchasing, which bypasses the middleman. They automatically give you a 30% discount. So now I'm getting Jaguar products at Hyundai prices, And back to what I was saying about skincare, for example, in network marketing or direct marketing company, you would find skincare, say maybe 4 or 5, 6 products in a skincare line. A woman's going to get all of it, and they may spend $300 on that. And you can go to a Bay, you can go to some of the higher end skincare you can spend that on a jar. And what happens is that jar, it might be employing somebody in the Bay, but it's not paying 21 levels of people in income, or 7 levels or whatever. Our company is 21 levels, which is amazing, but 7 levels of business. So 7 families potentially get, $4, $4, because you bought something through that company that gives back a referral fee for bringing them a customer. One of the biggest things I'm always telling people about direct referral marketing is that those companies don't risk any advertising dollars until something's actually been sold. So they don't pay out money until a distributor brings a customer or to buy something, or the distributor buys something. They don't pay out any money until that happens. Everybody else that's in the market, that's in the retail market, that's on store shelves, that's pretty much everywhere else, shopping channels and everything, they're competing in hopes that you'll buy their product. So their money and their dollars are at risk in a very different way. A good, solid direct marketing company will take that money and put it into science and research, which is why they have so many good prices. In this industry, we don't pay $1,000 for 4 skincare products, which you can go pay other places. So they meet the average consumer, because it's the average person that comes into these companies and buys their skincare, their hair care, their laundry soaps, their spices, whatever, even your Tupperware and all of that over the years. The reason those companies have been around for so long is they provide a good product. They probably have great guarantees, satisfaction guarantees, and then they give back to somebody that potentially might be staying home to be a stay-at-home mom, or a single mom that needs a second income so she can keep her kids in hockey school. That product I buy at the Bay for $80 or $400 is not doing that. You can drill it down and say, oh, well, there's a manufacturing process taking place. Well, there is also in the 5 products for $260. There's a manufacturing. Those people are all employed. I get really passionate about this because I believe so strongly in it. So don't let anyone shame you that there's anything wrong with this industry. How it was managed, how it was run. If a company's still back in the old days, we don't have to go to hotel rooms anymore. We do that because we want to learn something from the company, and because they have benefits, and because they have travel that you can win. And I mean, there's so many things. I had an income in Melaleuca for 15 years, 12 months in a row, 15 years. That company sent me a check. Guess what I also did 12 months in a row for 15 years? I had a tax write-off. I had a legitimate business that ran a certain amount of volume through it because so many people ordered every month. I had over 1,000 people in my downline, and at 15 years later, there was people that were in there from the beginning, the first year, that were still ordering Melaleuca products on an auto ship because the products were so good. That's not a stupid consumer. That's a smart consumer. That's a happy consumer. That's one that loves the convenience of things coming to their door. Melaleuca had such a wide array of products. I didn't have to go down the soap aisle anymore. I didn't have to go down the laundry aisle. I didn't have to go down the skincare aisle. I didn't have to go down the vitamin aisle. So not only that, they were paying me money every month. I was also buying my Jaguar products at Hyundai prices, getting a check, getting a tax write-off, having my income affect 7 people up me, and other people's that are buying having their purchase affect 7 levels up to me. It's an amazing industry. There's this what they call no friends left club is what we used to call it, because people would only approach their friends and family. That model doesn't even hardly apply anymore if you use automation and replication through automated systems and stuff. Good companies will always have a good website. They'll have a good customer portal. They'll make it easy for the customer to order. They take the credit card. They ship the product. So again, you're just getting thanked for bringing that customer, or bringing somebody who brought that customer to their purchasing system so that they then pay out money, and they pay it back to average people like you and I. Back in the day when I first started in networking, especially in around the 80s, there was a statistic that said a family could have a complete lifestyle change on $400 a month. Like a complete lifestyle change. What that meant was they could afford better housing. They could own a reliable car. They could pay for education, towards education. They could allow their child to be in sporting activities. Because that $400, that's all it took to give that family what was considered a full lifestyle change. That's not very much money. That can change somebody's life. There's people now in direct marketing companies, especially because of the internet and automated systems and email autoresponders and landing pages and all of that, which we all use now. And a good company, you will use them. You will definitely use them. I thought somebody just walked up to my house. No, it was a kitty. So, and nowadays, so if a company doesn't have those and they're kind of archaic in that way, you know, that might be a reason that you'd say, well, is this the right company for me? I'm with CTFO, Change the Future Outcome, taking CBD oils because the CBD oils literally are giving me my health back. Well, I'm very passionate about that. I've been in and out of network marketing, and I probably wouldn't even be in network marketing if I wasn't having an impact on my health, because I had actually gone on and I'm life coach, spiritual life coach, mentor, and stuff like that. But when I've stepped back into it now by going on these oils and seeing this company and starting to stamp this company, I see so much of that same old attitude and program coming up, and I'm like, get it out of your head. If somebody is suggesting to you that your business is not legitimate, you tell them they really need to understand modern marketing, because it's as viable and legitimate as any form of marketing out there, and it's one of the most, it literally is one of the most simplest ways for somebody to gain wealth through leverage without having to spend a lot of money or go deeply in debt. Even back in the day when they made us buy a lot of products would be $1,000. You can't even buy an average franchise for $1 million now. You know, any food franchise, anything like that, franchises are $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, $600,000. Then they require locations and rent and brick and mortar and staffing and people and accounting, and you require all of that. In network marketing, we just leverage time, people, and our products to go through a system that says, I love this stuff enough to order it again, and I love this stuff to tell other people about it. I don't get anything when I go to Shoppers, except they do give us points. So over time, a person can say, well, I got some points at Shoppers. Yes, but they don't give you points of the points of the points of the points of the points of people that you said, hey, I got this really good hair stuff there this week. You guys should jump in and grab some of that. And 4 of your girlfriends go and get the same stuff. You'll never, ever get credited for that. You'll never get thanked for it. You'll never get gifted for it. It'll never affect your bank account. And it's not going to help your child have sporting equipment unless you work for them. And then you're getting your paycheck from it, and then you're stuck in that box, because that is a box. Getting told what you're going to get paid, having a cap on it, being in a government, strictly government tax system, which if you make reasonably good money, you can get taxed as high as 42% in Canada, I believe it is. So that's for $50,000, 42%, you're taking home 28, is it? Is that right? So now you take your hourly, your travel, your commute, your cost to go to work, your clothing, your food, and you take it out of the $28,000. The government kept $32,000 of your money. Well, if you have a small business at home legitimate and you're making $400 a month, you've added $4,000 back in, now you're at $32,000. Then maybe you get another $2,000 or $3,000 in tax write-offs, so now you're back at $35,000. So you ended up making more money and keeping more money. It's a beautiful system if you allow yourself to work within it properly. It's no different. Be ethical, be honest, have integrity. It doesn't matter if you're in this industry or if you're selling scarves on the street or if you have a restaurant. You know, be in integrity. That's what matters to people. That's what's important to people. That's what you would look for in a leader. That's the type of people you want to be aligned with. Just don't let anybody shame you into thinking there's anything wrong with the industry and our business isn't legitimate. And that pyramid stuff drives me mental. If you actually understand a pyramid, there's a reason a pyramid actually is the best functional system on the earth. Because this is a solid foundation, so all of the strongest weight is going to be at the bottom of it. And then this, a corporation is a pyramid. There's a president, a CEO, a president, then there might be 2 vice presidents, then there might be 2 senior vice presidents, 4 senior vice presidents, then there'll be like senior management, then there'll be management, and then there'll be the people at the bottom. Effing pyramid. I'm working on my potty mouth by just using letters right now. Seriously, that's actually the structure. If you talk to any business person, that's the structure. That is the pyramid. And the thing is, that little person's never going to make it to the president. He can't even probably make it to senior management because there's only this many spots. In the direct network marketing, multi-level marketing industry, somebody can come in tomorrow and blow my ass out of the water and go way more successful than me ever. And good on them, because the opportunity is there and it'll match your efforts. It'll match the time you put into it. Another big one is people say, well, those companies don't work. No, people don't work inside of the companies. If a company's door's been open for 20 years and they're doing $1 billion a year in business, it's not the company. And the company doesn't get that big in this industry unless they're good, because they'll get swept out of it. They won't uphold. People won't stay with them. They won't be able to keep distributors, let alone customers. It's actually, there's a tremendous amount of ethics in this industry. You know, people just don't know where else to start. So we think, well, you know, if I'm going to promote something, I'll try my girlfriend first, because we want them for support. In today's world, you can share your story that you're doing this. I have a business on the side. You know, I'm a part-time entrepreneur or whatever. But you don't necessarily have to even go to our families and friends anymore, because automation, duplication, Facebook Live, YouTube, ways to promote, buying traffic, none of that was available when we started out. And when I started out in this industry, none of it was available. And we even managed then. So this is just kind of me giving you my opinion of why I feel so strongly about the industry. And be proud. If you're with a good company, don't let somebody tell you that what you're doing is one of those companies. And just say, my God, that little, you know, having that kind of thought. I just have to tap this for a minute because my battery's doing something. You know, having that thought that this isn't legitimate. Go do the science. It's taught in business school. It was taught in business school 30 years ago. Talk to some of the biggest, most wealthiest people on the earth, and they get asked questions like, if you were to lose all your wealth, how would you start over again? You know what almost all of them say? I'd get into a good network marketing company, because you can leverage time, people, and money. Now, if you're not working, you're not going to grow a business. You might end up with a firecracker underneath you, but all companies make you qualify for your income, and there's a reason. They pay people that work. The thing is, everybody actually does literally have the exact same equal opportunity. You just have to be of legal age, and that's it. It doesn't care where you're from. It doesn't care what nationality you are. It doesn't care what age you are. It doesn't care what you knew in advance. It cares that you represent the company. A good company wants you to represent them properly, meaning you be honest, you be in integrity, and that you use the products. If you want to be, if you really want to sell a company, you should be a product of the product, even if it's traffic. You know, if you sell traffic, for example, online traffic, and that's how you're a referral marketer, an affiliate marketer. Well, you should be using the traffic if you're promoting it. That just helps us feel good in our own selves. There's some people who are literally high 5-figure, 6-figure monthly incomes being made every day in these industries: referral marketing, direct marketing, affiliate marketing, network marketing, multi-level marketing. They actually level the playing field and take back some of the power that's going out into the world right now that isn't being handled well in corporations, greed, that pyramid structure and all of that that's crashing down upon us in so many ways. I don't want to get into that discussion. But anyways, that's how I feel about the industry. I'm Diane Lang. I'm an independent associate with Change the Future Outcome. My Facebook page is facebook.com/CBD Wealth. and I'm with CTFO, and that's what we're doing. We're going forward. This company is changing people's lives, which is changing their future outcomes by bridging, though, the health and the wealth together, because the CBD oils are giving people their life back all over the planet. So just find something you can be passionate about, be proud of it, and go out there and make a massive impact on the world. God bless. Diane Lang.